I actually want to see what it's gonna do. I want to see if it's gonna work. My phone acting slow. Let me get on the court, bro. Hold on. Alright, we live. Let me test this out. Alright, what court I'm about to hop on? I'm about to, hey, I know everybody got crazy team. I'm just trying to get on the court real quick. Let me see. 6-13. I ain't finna play with nobody though. I definitely need some more packs too. But I ain't pulled none. I just wasted all my MT too. I had like 100K. Get on that court. I ain't got no. I'm about to wait for a game. Hey, everybody on every court. I ain't waiting for no zero either. Alright. I really might just have to hop in showdown, bro. I really might just have to. What is auto stuff? Alright, so that's good. I bet. I got a court. I'm about to hop on 10-17, but he got taco fall. This game really just a casino. You can't have no team for real. Let me see what this talking about real quick though. Cause we got OTAs today. Oh yeah, that's today too. The little PlayStation. That started at 5. Then we got college football. That little video gonna drop Thursday. I say that. Oh, this game almost done. I should have got that free Shaq, bro. I messed up. I got too much to open down here. Yes. Alright. In this game. This is not closing. Alright, we good. Got Jalen Brunson. That boy wrong. He got Jalen Brunson. Alonzo Mourning. That shouldn't be alright from there. He said, "What's my PS5 banner tag?" What you mean, like you talking about my PSN? My PSN is just Zayze. What you be playing? Cause I slick do need folks to play the game with, like just in general, just playing stuff. Cause it, you know, this time it be like all the games come out like in this little 3 month span. You got first, you know, Madden, college football, then you got 2K, then you got GTA. So a whole bunch of games gonna come out. What you be on? Hold on. That's the thing. I be hating this, bro. You play this mode ain't that bad, but like AI just come out the corner. You got Jalen Brunson. I'm about to kill him. Hold on. Hold on. Lil JB got some defense. Hold on. Nope, I don't want that. Okay. By club. Oh, you play everything. Dang, I couldn't time that. Look, he really trying to just do that the whole time. Just go to the paint, pass out. I'm not even gonna play like that. I gotta get more right. Yeah, GTA gonna be crazy. I ain't gonna lie. I don't even know what they expect though. Hold on, I just missed that. I was wide open. He just lost the ball. Yeah, GTA gonna be crazy. I ain't gonna lie. Look at the Synergy came out the paint. He missed that. He wide open. This mode, man. Hold on. But yeah, let me know when you add me, cause I don't know. I remember somebody else trying to add me. I ain't really get no friend requests. I don't know if I gotta change something. He still got defense right now. I'm clumped. I'm clumped up. Hold on. 10-0. Let me score. I got to score. Just can't move right now. And then I get an illegal. That's crazy. I get an illegal. I ain't really been scoring at all either. Look at that AI. It's just dumb. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like with the GTA stuff, like when you look at all the other games, you know, even college football, Madden, like when the game first dropped, it'd be server issues. So I don't even think nobody gonna be on the game the whole. I don't know how long it's gonna take for them to get the service right, but I do not expect that game to be running with all. It's gonna be probably like this is gonna be 10 millions of people all on the game at the same time, and then online, I doubt that works. So yeah, they just gonna be crazy. Cause they not pushing the game back no more. If you don't play 2K, you probably alright. But I mean, if you don't play 2K, yeah, I'm probably better than you. But I don't know. I don't be on this. I don't be playing 2K out like I used to. I used to be playing this game. I can't steal that. You ain't shoot no 3. Got a midi. Hold on. But yeah, the thing with me on 2K is. It's that I can play this game, but like it's just, you know, since we play 2K, like you play 2K every year, it's just gonna get repetitive because it's the same thing. Like this game wasn't bad compared to like last year and the other games, but it's just I don't know. We need something new. But I will say they had better rep rewards. I'll probably play the game a little more, but I don't know. JB is not guarding me. You cannot guard me. Like I gotta get right. So yeah, 2K. I feel like every gaming company know no matter what they do, people gonna be playing GTA regardless of anything. So like they could go hard trying to put extra work into the game to make it better, but I don't know. Oh my goodness, NAW. Like if I had some MT or just better cars my team, well, I'd be so crazy. Look. Like, look at what. I just gotta stop. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, come here. I can't. Hold on. Let me lock in now. I'm getting too ahead of myself. I'm still coming back. I'll take the 2. Nope. Let me wide open. Come on. One more stop. I'm coming. I just came back from down to it. I'm on that. I'm on that JB. He cannot dribble. Like, he really just gonna. Oh, he did that. No, I got it. I didn't have to jump. I ain't had to jump. He almost just came back down to though. That's crazy. But I ain't gonna lie. You almost let me come back. But hey, I'ma spin it. I'ma spin. I will come back. Well, it depends. Cause other dude on the spot. I ain't gonna wait. I ain't gonna lie. But GG. That is a fact too. Like, but playing 2K, they really trying to get money. Like, they money hungry. Even on my team, like compared to when I play Madden, sometimes I be playing MLB, even college football. You can hop in them games and just like play on. Cause obviously Madden and all them other games they don't charge like. Cause 2K you can buy VC for your player and all that. But this game right here, like 2K, they make so much money just cause this costs so much to play these games. So that is one thing that I compare to, like, when I play 2K, but I spend at least $500 a year just playing this game. That's minimum. And I feel like that's everybody. It's a regular player. You spending $500, like at least $100 to buy the game, $60 to buy the game. Then you gotta buy VC. Then if you want to play my team, it's either you gonna trade your time or your money. You got to spend like $100 plus if you want to have like a good team. That's more. It's way more than you got to spend. 1,000 plus if you want a good team on their game, unless you just on the game like grinding all the challenges and stuff like that. And then if you want to play, what else? If you want to just play with your friends, I mean you can play now and all that, but I don't know. This game costs so much just to play it. All right, what team you got? You got Zion, but they do got free stuff. But like compared to the players that you need, like that cost MC, like Invincible, Wemby, Giannis, or I don't think Giannis got Invincible, but all them little tall 7-footers, them cars cost like $8 million MT. You cannot get them. But the VC price, I don't think they ever gonna change that. That's what's keeping them. That's what's keeping them in business, bro. They not putting the prices down. Like everything gonna be up. I don't see them doing it because. I feel like I don't know. I feel like they do got a core fan base because there's a lot of people in the game. Oh yeah, I did see that NBA The Run game. That is kind of like that gave it like people like another option to play if they want to play like a basketball game. But I don't know. I might have to try that little NBA The Run game. I don't know. NBA The Run. I heard some good little news about that. But it is like an arcade street basketball type game. I don't know if it's free though. I gotta see. But yeah, one thing though, 2K did good this year. I don't know if you was like doing it, but like if you was playing and you did the little streak breaker like thing when I first got on the game, I was doing that. It was like fun because you can play in the park and it's just like regular people on streets and you can just win VC in the park. Like it was competitive, it was fun, but I don't know. It wasn't really no once people got to cheating. But you even want to get to like try to play nobody's street because you know they cheat. All right, this dude is terrible. I already know what type of player he is. Oh, never mind, he just cooked me. Robert Perez get like that. Yeah, discount. It's like 2K18. I think they gave like a discount. Oh my goodness, but like look what NAW be doing. But yeah, 2K18. I think they gave like discounts VC every now and then they give a discount. But other than that, but. You either gonna win your VC in the stage. I mean, prom, you can win VC in there because it do give you like I don't know if they nerfed it, but you do kind of get VC in there. But you had that, but I don't know. And then this NBA season slipped one by fast. Like, oh my goodness, NAW, but that boy's hooping. Let's see. But hey, who you got, bro? Don't tell me you a Knicks fan, bro. I know Knicks fans. They think they finna do something with those Spurs, but I don't see it. I just did something crazy. Oh, you said Declan. Oh, Declan speaking. I might have to look at that next game. I mean, yeah, after this game. What time is it? Oh yeah, 2:26. Oh yeah, I did see that. So yeah, you sat there. You must be with the Raven. You must be looking at that. Cause like I don't know if it was just me, but like I feel like since I've been keeping up with like more stuff with the Ravens, like stuff like that, like looking at OTAs, hearing what coach got to say. I be like deep in, like looking at all that stuff, like to see how, like what to expect in the season. Even though, you could just say some of the stuff don't matter, but I just want to know what's up with my team, cause we like, especially with the Ravens, bro, getting new coaches and stuff like that, like especially a head coach, kind of crazy for us. We had John Harbaugh for so long. This dude don't got no defense. I'm just gonna dunk. But yeah, I seen Declan speaking. What's the name? All the coordinators speaking. Everybody speaking to Zayze Flyers. But the season, it's like everybody waiting for the season to happen, bro. But I ain't gonna lie, them Rams. But it's hard not to say they're not gonna be in the Super Bowl coming out of the NFC. Like, I don't even know what to expect, cause Aaron Donald on a winning team, like he was really on the Browns. I bet. Hey, if you wanna I told you if you wanna, you can react to it. I can react to it if you want me to. I might watch it on stream. Just watch. I'm about to be out this game. But you cool though. You probably already did. Hello, bro. This nigga, I'm over here. I gotta get out this game. Like, that's so bad. Like, he really could just go in the court and no dip, knock down. Man, I'm losing too. Tripping. I didn't know that. Can you move out the way? Alright. Almost stop. I was just trying to get out the game. I'm gonna see what that boy Zay talking about. I'm about to change my whole PC setup too. I gotta get an adapter, that little thing where I can just move my stuff. He just broke me. Oh, he missed. Oh my goodness, I gotta get out this game. Oh my goodness, NAW will stop. Oh, that boy hooping. Oh, I didn't. I should never read. I was on that. Please, the AI don't come out the corner, bro. Please. I don't gotta worry about him doing something with Dylan Johnson, bro. I don't know what he got going. Look, he trying to no dip me. Nope. Let's do it. Come on. No. Anton. Hey! Oh my! Hold on. Dylan. Oh my. What did I just do? I just lost like that. Let me get to the see what's the name talking, bro. Hold on, bro. What? He probably already talking right now. I just lost like that. Hold on, bro. My boy Declan talking. He talking first, cause they do be starting their little interviews early. I mean, we got a special teams coordinator. I'll play it in the background.
How he's able to get vertical and cut. So with him, I need him to just keep doing what he's doing, keep being consistent in catching the ball, fielding the ball well, and once he gets the ball in his hands, do what he do. Play off the blockers, get vertical.
My jump sounds so low.
Score touchdowns.
I might just play it in the background.
His confidence is crazy. And I'm keep using this word because that's what we preach, being efficient. With him, man, he's very efficient, but his confidence is out the roof. And
he just play in the background.
His work ethic is.
He probably talking about LaJonte Weston. Oh no, I go 14-11. Hold on.
I love his confidence, and
no, don't take it.
How he feel about himself is swagger.
Don't take it.
Justice has a big role in the offense.
Are we good?
On the return team as well. You expect him to continue to have a similar role on the kickoff returns, and if not, are there any guys you got your eye on to kind of slide into what he was doing last year as well?
Well, with Justice always been a forward phaser for us. Running down on kickoff, being a gunner on us for punt, being a returner, playing for us on punt return. I mean, he's been doing it his whole career. When you ask me about Keandre, right, it's the same things. When Justice get out there, even though Justice out there, he's playing offense. He's still, hey coach, you need me out there on special teams, coach. You need me to go out on kickoff. You need me, because he understands the motto around here, and the motto is.
See what that boy talk about.
So, and that's kind of how all these guys are. So with Justice, whenever we need him, he's able to come in and make plays for us.
But did he win? And he just lost. Did he just win? Nah, he lost. Yeah, he lost.
Oh man, Jesse been doing a great job, man. What we have our meetings, we have our coaching meetings. And,
Bro, the Spurs is not doing nothing, bro. I mean, I said the Spurs, the Knicks not doing that, bro. Like, y'all gonna see. I know y'all New York Knicks fans, y'all think, you know, y'all gonna do something, but I'll do it.
He's always like, you know, always there to help. You know,
If it ain't in 6, what you think the series going to? It ain't gonna be no sweep. So it's either in 5, 6, or 7. Ain't no sweep going on.
Do you see any shades of yourself, like a younger self, in him?
No, sir, I do not. Nah, Keandre, and I say that because I think Keandre is going to be a better player than what I was. You know what I'm saying? And so
I don't want to hide this up.
Keandre, look at me.
Bro, that was in the East. Bro.
Like,
You mean to tell me, like, you can name the Spurs, OKC, what's another team in the West? Like, it's 4 teams that could have played the Knicks, and the series would have not been a blowout. Like, you can't bring that up to talk about the East teams. I'm telling you, bro.
He'll be able to do a lot more things than I could.
Hold on, let me get right. Knicks and 5, you crazy. Knicks and 5, you crazy. Like, I'm telling you, if you gonna be that delusional about the series, then you gonna be bad watching the game. Like, a lot. I'm telling you. That's all. But hey, I'm kind of glad that y'all playing the Spurs, bro. Cause if you go look at the record versus the OKC, y'all was losing every game.
Coach Jesse was here.
I'm clumped up right now.
He was coaching us, and just how.
That's all. I held that too long.
Just like everybody else, but he was supposed to. Like I just said, he's always.
Knicks ain't winning on 5 game. Y'all win streak gonna come to the end of the first game. That first game, y'all not beat though, bro. They beat the Spurs 2 already, bro. Y'all, you can't say that. Cause look, whole time, I don't know. Do we play y'all in the regular season? I don't know if the Hawks played y'all, but regular season to playoffs is way different game. Like the Spurs team way different. Wemby playing 40 plus 38 minutes now. He ain't did that in the regular season the whole season. He was injured, not playing minutes. The playoffs energy way different than regular season, bro. You should know that. That's why y'all win the games too. Them Knicks fans coming out to every game. That playoff stuff different. Beating OKC was a Spurs championship, I guess. I mean, they had a good series versus the Wolves. That's why I said the Wolves would have gave y'all some way better wreck than them East teams. That's the team that lost. I'll take my 2. Bro, the NBA Cup. So you just gonna sit here and think that the Spurs is not gonna want to get their get back because y'all beat them in the NBA Cup. Like, that's the main thing they gonna want. Y'all beat them in the NBA Cup. You see how competitive Wemby is. He ain't going for that.
He is a cool customer. Yeah, he is.
No, I just faded. I got bored though. Shaq, move out the way.
Teaching to the team, talking to us as coaches.
Step back. Hold on. Can I get to the paint? Hey, NBA Cup. I mean, y'all got that, but like I told y'all, you don't think teams gonna want a revenge, bro? We gonna see.
Relationship gone with you guys now.
We gonna have to see. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, it's great. It's great. Jesse, like I said, he's easy, man. He's very personable. He listens. He's one of those guys.
Why are you coming towards me?
He has ideas and how he wants it to look, but he's always.
I'm looking box right now. Let me get right.
As best as he possibly can. So
I couldn't make that way too deep. I'm tripping.
I feel super blessed.
You keep saying before Wemby. I'm telling you, Wemby is not the same though, bro. Obviously, like when he came out first game versus OKC, he had 40 and 20. Like I'm just, you gonna have to see, bro. I ain't gonna lie, but just know, do not expect this. Oh, he just no did me. Y'all not beating them. What's it? But y'all better play your hearts out. Y'all ain't been here in a minute. The Spurs ain't been here in a minute, and I think too. But y'all ain't been here since like 19 something.
More excited about the player than I am about that kid.
Come on, get it bored.
See just
What am I doing? What's going on?
that he wants to be great, and inevitably
It just made me fade. That's reboard though.
He'll get there.
I couldn't make that. I timed that perfectly. I feel like, but we gonna see. I feel like the series, he just faded with Shaq. Hell,
You see him move and operate.
No, bro. Can I stop my player?
He is as detailed.
But what was I saying? Yeah, the series gonna be competitive. I feel like, bro, OKC just got done. I mean, the Spurs just got done playing OKC, arguably one of the best defensive teams in this whole playoffs, bro. So y'all got defense too, but I feel like they already suited to play anybody. They just played a hell game versus the Thunder. You gonna see though, and that's a team that they could definitely match y'all physicality. Oh, these are kind of loud. I'm not even paying attention. I'm playing this little Ravens little interview in the background too. Oh yeah, look, matter of fact, hey, I said I'm gonna watch y'all game live. I'm gonna watch y'all. I don't know. I might do it like this. I might record the video, live reaction. I might record the video, record the little, the reaction to y'all game, and then after the game end, I'ma stream, and we just gonna talk about it. Cause I tell y'all, the Knicks, y'all gonna be in a rude awakening, bro. They tired, but I don't know. They got a little 2 days. They NBA players, but they got 2 days to recover. They should be able to do that. Either I'ma stream after the game, after I get done make my video, or I'ma stream during the game and react to it with y'all. I gotta figure out what's on. I missed that. That's crazy. All right, he got a 3. I gotta get a stop. I'm tripping. I can't lose to Jalen Brunson. I don't know. I could not lose to those Jalen Brunson.
Just really look forward to see how that shakes out for all these guys.
Dang, I got a 2. I wanted a 3. I gotta get a stop anyway. You gonna see?
They care.
Nah, cooking me. You know for the cook me, but you're not getting open. That's all. Get bored. No, bro. Shaq big bro. Shaq too goddamn big. I wish I got that car when it was free. But yeah, back to the Spurs and Knicks. Like, let me look at. You talking about the game? Let me look at what was the score of y'all game. Spurs versus Knicks in the regular season. Hold on. Let's see this, bro. You said what? Cause we gotta see this. Like, I really want to see what y'all did to them in the regular season. Y'all keep saying the Spurs. What they do? How many times y'all play? Y'all only play, it was 1-1. It was 1-1 last game. Y'all did what y'all did. I give it to y'all. But Wemby had 25 in a game. It was a blowout. 25-13. He had 7 TOs. All right. McHale hooped in the series.
Admittedly, I know there's been some disappointment there.
Bro, I got the Spurs, bro. Spurs in 6. You see the title. Did the Spurs have an easy path to the Western Conference Finals playing in the Lakers without Luka? Nigga, you just said that they just played the team that just won the finals last year. And they had to play versus the Wolves. Obviously, the Wolves was kind of handicapped too, and had an injury. But like they played OKC, that kind of, that kind of neglects everything you just said. They just played the defending champs. Obviously, they had injuries too. Like, you can say that, but like, I don't know. Both teams had a path. The better team won though. The OKC could have won them games. It wasn't like it was a blowout. Bro, you keep saying that the Spurs just played OKC. You don't think they have fans too? OKC is a better team than the Knicks. We know that. But yeah, let's go back to the regular season game. So look, Champagne had 36. I mean, Wemby is, bro. Y'all not stopping Wemby. Wemby had 31 versus y'all your first time y'all played. 31-13. Then the second game, it was like a 20-point, 30-point blowout. He still had 25 on y'all. Y'all don't got no answer for Wemby. Even y'all coach said just pray. You think, bro, I don't care nothing about the fans. They gonna be loud regardless. Obviously, it do play a factor, but like, we not worried about the fans. The Spurs fans, they don't got no choice but to be there. But like, regardless of anything, the players are gonna have to play.
Same sense of music, same taste of music.
Like that's what I'm saying. Wemby, bro, you keep talking about the cup game. Let me look at the cup game. When was this? Was this NBA Cup Spurs versus Knicks? Was that the game I just looked at? It was right here. So this was all right. Bet. Let's see. Bro, you keep talking about this NBA Cup. This was when Wemby was coming off the bench. He played 25 minutes. He was 7 for 17. Y'all, they had Harrison Barnes starting. Luke Cornett getting 23 minutes. Why are y'all comparing this game? I'm telling y'all, Wemby was playing 25 minutes. He's playing 35 plus 40 minutes in the finals. You did lose the Jalen Brunson. Yeah, let the Hawks got their butts kicked. Bro, my Hawks, like I told, like the Hawks, bro. I'm a Hawks fan, but to be honest, I'm not delusional. Like we don't got the talent to compare with y'all. Y'all have y'all have Jalen Brunson. Y'all got Mikal Bridges. Y'all got OG. Y'all got Cat. Y'all got Josh. Y'all have a better team than us. We still got 2 dubs off y'all. Played y'all gave y'all the best, comp throughout the whole East. So. I know my team. We got Jalen Johnson. That's the only All-Star we got, and we got a vet, CJ McCollum. Like you see what he did in that Garden, but like we don't got the same star power as y'all. So like y'all was supposed to beat us, but if we would have won, but you know what it was. But hey, y'all, like I said, getting blown out by 51, that's unacceptable. But like. That's unacceptable. I don't know how that happened. Getting blown out by 51. That's just crazy. That's like playing varsity versus JV. That's the type of game y'all gave us. Let me find the court, bro. I'm just running around the park. We had hard players too. Hawks when I was sad. That's the thing too. I feel like our front office is bad because I'm still mad about that Zachary. How you say his name? Richard Shea. Yeah, that's how you say his name. Richard Shea. I don't know how to say his first name, but. Like, the Hawks chose him with the first pick, and I think he played in, like, another country or something like that. I don't know what they seen in him, but I don't know how that's going to pan out. I hope he can work in the offseason, get better, but, like, we need more star players on that team. That's so crazy that we had the number 1 pick and chose that. We could have got Stephon. We could have got Alex Sarr. I don't know, bro. That's one thing I question about my team. Winning by a point, yes. We play hard. We was literally... Like that last what was it? This last game I think we played y'all had JB 4th quarter. It got locked up. Still, Kuminga, like we a rising team. You said the definition with all the injuries. Minnesota had nothing but injuries. Phoenix had nothing but injuries, and the Lakers had nothing but injuries. Very easy path. You keep saying this, bro. Like I told y'all, these injured teams are still competing versus the Knicks. If the Knicks play any of them injured teams you naming, it would not be no sweep. I guarantee it. We want to build a young team in the Hawks, but I don't want to bring no. I mean, only play I probably accept like he's still young too, but that's the only player. I don't want no older, type players like Giannis. I mean, I'll take it, but we have to give up so much. I want to build a young team just like how the Knicks, or not the Knicks, but the Spurs, OKC did. Jalen Brunson got put 61 points up on your team. Who's going to hold him? Bro, you going to see. That's what I said. The Spurs, they got players to play defense. But you see what they did to SGA? You think SGA better than Jalen Brunson? Let me know. Just let me know. But, like, they just but I don't know, though, because it's different. SGA, like, when they lost, that was kind of when they was doubling SGA. And I don't think they're going to be able to do that versus the Knicks because the Knicks probably going to hit more shots than, OKC. Like, they spot us was kind of off. I made that. Trae Young kind of got an injury, so it was, like, hard for us, bro. And I don't know if he wanted out, but, like, yeah, I want to keep Trae Young. I'm a Hawks fan. That boy did some, he did a lot for the city, but I don't know. Trae Young, Ice Trae. Of course I love that boy. But it was kind of like he had an injury. They probably seen that we still was playing decent without him. They was thinking about the defense, the future, and all that. I did kind of want something for him. Like, see, we could have got a trade, but I don't know, bro. But yeah, Ice. How Ice Trae get. I was talking about Ice Trace. Let me get right. I don't know. He playing under the screen. I'm boxed right now. I'm locked up right now. Hold on, bro. There's too much going on. I'm trying to triple tabs right now. I'm trying to hear this little Ravens interview. But at the same time, though, you can't lie though. We got I don't know. He said, "I love your content, but every video you've been rooting against is yes, you are the loser." Yes, of course I'm been rooting against y'all. Look what y'all just did to the Hawks. Of course I'm been rooting against y'all. I want to see y'all win. Like, what type of Hawks fan would I be to the supported team that just beat it? Like, I respect y'all, but I'm not finna be. Of course I want to see y'all lose. Y'all just did us like that. I want to see y'all play a better team. We was terrible. Like, well, we put up a fight, but like we don't have the star talent. Like I told you, don't got the star power. But like, of course I want to see y'all win. Like, it's respect for y'all. Like, you know, y'all got a better team than us. But all these other teams, like the Cavs, got all these star talent players. Like, if we would have lost, we had all like Evan Mobley, Jared Allen, Donovan Mitchell, Spider, James Harden, all them, and we lost and sweep. Crazy. Like, that's why I said people don't think about that. Like, the Hawks doing this with one all-star player, a vet. You got NAW. He's the most improved player. He's on the rise. Like, we a young team that's just building. We not solidified for real. You know what I'm saying? But like, Ravens winning all this year. Also, Knicks in 6. So you would wait. I don't know if you a Knicks fan and a Ravens fan, but you probably just going for the Knicks. I don't know. You probably or you from New York. But for sure the Ravens, you know, we definitely gonna be in the playoffs. But I want to see how the coaching gonna do this year. I feel like a well-coached Ravens team is definitely gonna win the Super Bowl in a span of two years. But I definitely think we should do something next year. He said, also you have to think about what we did to Philly and Cleveland as well. You was really going for, but like. It was crazy. That's why I said it was crazy, because I don't really want the series to stretch out. Like, I want to see entertainment, but y'all just sweeping and just straight belt every game. Like, I'm trying to get entertained. We just seeing straight floods. Like, Philly, they got the talent too. They got Paul George, Tyrese Maxey, freaking Joel Embiid, VJ Edgecombe. They got players like, they got way more talent than Atlanta and got swept. Imagine if you would have lost to the Knicks, the Sixers, and they got swept. Nah, that would have been bad. Oh, so you a Knicks fan? But like Cleveland, that's what I said. Philly and Cleveland, that's crazy. How they lost? But like next year, do y'all think the Pacers gonna come back and do something, bro? Because the Pacers was another upcoming team in the East, and they did that. What they did the year before was kind of crazy. But I don't know what Halliburton gonna do, bro. Halliburton, you know, I don't know what Halliburton gonna do. Let me cut this up real quick.
People will talk about him, the passer. He's a very talented thrower, and that's something that you don't really.
I'm trying to play the game with y'all, but I might react to this little interview. Y'all rather me play the game right now or react to this little Ravens interview? Then after that, I can watch. We can go back over the film. I can watch certain Knicks games, just look over some stuff. He said physically SGA is a better player, but when it comes down in between those lines, Jalen Brunson is not to be played with. Yeah, like they do got different bags, you definitely that's why I said I wanted to test your delusion right there. If you would have said Jalen Brunson was better than Shea, I would have had to question you. Like, I know what type of Knicks fan you is, but they do got two different bags. Cause Jalen Brunson, boy, what he did to who was it? I think it was Gabe Vincent on that one play. But when he be doing them little step throughs and stuff, I be like, yeah, he do got some. He got a bad to him. Like, Jalen Brunson be hooping, I give his respect, but cause like SJ, I just don't like it. You know, SJ can hoop, but like that flopping, you know, I just frozen. Hold on, my screen frozen. Hold on.
I enjoy being around him in the meeting room. You know, he's a guy that obviously he's played a lot of football.
All right, we good.
Some extra knowledge for those guys that are in that room as well, to be able to provide a little bit of a leadership.
All right, you said so. It's good. Y'all lost to the best team. Y'all get a chance the most common players. Come on, bro. I can't be no Knicks fan. No, I can't. Hello, my job froze. I think I'm back now though. But yeah, I can't be no Knicks fan, bro. You said Pacers paying the price for whatever deal they made with the devil last night. Like that did hurt. Like seeing Halliburton go down like that. They was on a run too in that first quarter. They just went down. Said so good. Yeah, you already said that. But yeah, I can't be a Knicks fan. Like it didn't even, you know, like I told y'all with what Trae Young was doing in the Garden. Like obviously y'all got the better record like overall, but like seeing us compete versus y'all was entertaining. Like what Ice Trae did to the fan, the little roll the dice, them games. If I was reacting back then, boy.
He's really bought into trying to develop in the run game and continuing. He's a guy he's been in the league for quite some time.
My John's still straight.
He's still looking to refine his game, and so that's something that you appreciate. Obviously, I was with Durham in Chicago.
You see that boy Declan Dawes talking about.
He does things, exactly the way that you coach him. He's a guy that when you're watching the tape, he's an example for young guys in the room. And then, obviously those two young guys that we took in the draft.
I should be to win this game.
Different players, different style of tight ends, but really impressed with Hibner, really impressed with Josh. Those guys are working at it. They're both very smart.
Are we good?
Rarely do they make the same.
Oh, I just left him wide open. He ain't gonna shoot it. That boy waited for me.
Really
That's respect.
Come on. Not surprised, but I'm really happy with their progress thus far. That room itself. Coach Gross, he's doing a great job of getting those guys ready to go for practice every day, and they're just continuing to.
May eyes be dumb. I ain't gonna lie. He just came out the corner.
Yes, but how much is this calling plays opposite Jesse
Ain't
Bennett,
that
a great
dumb,
defensive play caller, kind of sharpening you as you do that?
I don't know. Y'all can't even hit Gage chat.
From playing against Jesse and then guys from his tree, I have an immense amount of respect for this defense for what they've done. Obviously it's a defense.
No, that's disgusting.
So iron sharpens iron. Our job every day is to be able to bring that same juice and energy and be able to stress them.
I'm clumped up, man.
So that really is.
Oh my
being able
goodness.
to call it and do things like that in an OT.
Nah, he ain't get no 3 though. He should have took out 2. He ain't get no 3.
To practice doing it.
Got that. Said the Pacers messed up when they didn't get a hot drive pack this year. Yeah.
We're aiming to be the best
Yeah.
offense in football.
You say that.
Every day we're just trying to get better and make each other better.
Oh my God, bro. I cannot dribble right now.
Is there anything else you're doing in addition to being out here to prepare for that element? And have you thought
Very weird. That's what he made that.
The sideline when you use them?
Yeah, I think that the best way to practice it is obviously the preparation.
Let me score.
Practice and having these call-it periods. It's the first place that I've been around that we've done call-it in OTAs. And really, there's a reason for that. Obviously, I have.
How am I missing all these
It's really good
shots?
for our players because they have to.
But yeah, the
not study
Pacers,
script and take
they shouldn't. I don't know.
right off the quarterback.
They got rid of Zubac. Wait, no, the Pacers got Zubac. I'm tripping. They got Zubac. Got rid of Miles Turner. They got Zubac,
to
but
be able to go do that.
he injured.
I've put a little bit of thought into upstairs.
I cannot. I'm lagging. I gotta be lagging.
Try both.
I've been seeing every shot.
To kind of go through my thoughts. I've called it one time. I was upstairs.
I'll do it.
when
Come
I
on.
did it. Obviously, you're in a kind of a controlled environment, but also you don't get the feel of being with the players. So I think there's pluses and minuses to both. I'd like to experience both of them in a real game and then kind of make my decision.
Who you talking? You said AJ. I'm trying to think. Who
Everybody's on
AJ?
the same page from a communication standpoint.
Jalen Brunson got some of the best footwork. That's the thing though. Like Jalen Brunson, same thing with I just fouled him. Same thing with Trae Young. They get manipulated on defense. Like he can't really. He probably can do something a little bit on the perimeter, but like he can't hold his own on
You spend
defense.
a lot of time not doing that, where you're kind of working your way up under people.
Oh
that,
my goodness.
Have opinions, and I've been fortunate to be around some
Let me go
really
score.
great mentors through my time. And so the cool thing is you can kind of pull ideas, and as you go through it, all the different spots, you have opinions on what is being coached and taught, and you get to kind of figure out, all right, what teaching materials do I want to take with me? What do I think is going to work here? How does it fit to our offense? How does it fit to our players? And then there's a large section of that you got to be ready to pivot, and you got to be able to say, hey, I think this is going to work. We got to test our guys, see if this is something that we might be good at.
He better not make that.
From there.
Oh my God, you ran to him? You ran to him, dude?
What we're going to be.
Ain't no way.
But obviously being able to pull from different systems and things like that to be able to organize kind of an offensive process has been awesome.
I can't move right now. Hold on. I ain't hear nothing that Declan Dawes just said. I'm wide open half of these shots. Just give me that. What the heck am I doing? I cannot shoot. But yeah, Jalen Brunson, that boy been moving. I ain't gonna lie. That's Zay Flowers talking. I
I say
think.
from the beginning, we kind of our play style is kind of like aligned because he's a mobile quarterback.
He's wide open, bro. I'm gonna spin. I gotta spin. I gotta get a dub.
So it kind of matches again. I run around, he run around, get open. So it kind of always aligned from the beginning.
Just jump. Wide of my face.
advantage by being out here volunteering for guys such as
I mean, it's a
Knock
new system,
down.
so it's always.
I gotta get out that game though.
Always coming out here learning new, like the new plays that Coach Deck giving us. So it's like the more we do it and the more we get in tune with each other, the more plays we're gonna be able to make, and that go for everybody.
How would you describe that dissolvers and how quickly you guys?
But I ain't gonna lie.
bring it out to the point?
Let me see. I
It's
still want to look at
explosive.
some of the
like,
stuff.
Like you said, like it's explosive. It's gonna be fun.
Let me see.
He's throwing a lot of stuff.
Even Dylan Harper was hooping that game. That's why I say I do not see y'all putting up a fight. We gonna watch that game back. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna watch it with y'all. I'm gonna watch that game back. That NBA Cup
Go
game.
out there and put it on the field.
You already have a pretty good grip on what it's going to look like when you get to
Hold on.
game time, or is it still early?
What I need? What I'm about
I
to
got a
do?
pretty good grip of what it's gonna look like. It's just really ironing out the details and really learning everything. It's like learning a new language.
You analyze it so far, and kind of on the surface they look very similar. What are the differences you've noticed between them?
Jacoby got that. He got that Jack. Well, I call him Jack. Y'all call him Jacoby. But he got that dog mentality. Like he want to play. He want to go get the ball. He want to do everything. He want to learn. And the same thing as E. He want to learn. He want to play. They came in.
That boy said Jacoby Lane.
So
That boy
it's
a
great to
dog.
see, and I'm gonna lead him by example, and we all gonna go.
I play one more game. Then I'm gonna overreact and stuff.
Because I'm like the oldest one in there, and I ain't that old though. But
Yeah, that's what I said.
yeah, it just teaching me
Bro.
how to lead. Just teaching me.
Bridges was playing so bad versus the first couple games in versus the Hawks series. Like
Take
that was
what the coach
bad.
Gave me from my years before and give it to them.
I don't know though, bro.
Yeah, it's exciting, bro.
Like seeing how y'all lined up versus the like I said when y'all played them in the NBA Cup.
They gotta
Like it was a good game, but
Everyone come out and put good stuff.
OG had a crazy game. He had 28 points.
It's the weightier part.
Yeah, you bring me Sour Patch Kids, you can have whatever. You good. Yeah, he brought me some Sour Patch Kids.
I know that, bro. I know them Knicks in the playoffs.
Yeah.
They different right now.
Yeah, I just gave him my cleats. They were my good luck cleats too, so I'm like, you can have them.
Hold on.
Speaking about the fans, today's
Nah, we gotta really talk about like have a serious conversation about Dylan Harper. Like what he doing for like being a rookie right now in the playoffs especially is crazy. Postseason he averaging in the postseason he's shooting 52.5, averaging 13 points, 5 boards,
To get out in the community and
and he's shooting 36
always take the
3-point. He has a 36 3-point percentage in the playoffs.
It don't matter what it is, but the fans every time somebody see me like, yo, how the head coach, how the offensive coordinator, and it's nothing but good things, and everybody excited. Like the whole
You said AJ the bouncer. Oh, you was talking about. That's what you was talking about.
Real play from being
You said by hating on the Knicks is good for you.
he got the same
Yeah, cause it's
mentality
like
as us.
I ain't hating
He
purposely,
ain't playing,
but like it's on some
all
entertainment
good.
stuff. Like
You just get that vibe.
I don't like the Knicks. Don't like I said, don't get it twisted. But like
You want the offense to be the best.
it just entertaining. But like at the same time, y'all really when y'all play the Hawks, it's always like one of them scenes like I want to get a dub. Like it's a rivalry to me in my head. I don't care what the record look like.
How to make a focal point going into the season?
I mean,
Well, who y'all think gonna be like the most impactful player like coming out the
I
draft?
feel like coach, he doing it in a good way. We can't really like do one-on-ones and do competitive drills right now. So he brought it out in a different way, and you can see all the competitors that come out.
Cause I feel like that boy DeBonsa, I've been like ever since I like started seeing his games, I feel like he got better too in the off season. I feel like AJ and
I'm excited, man.
DeBonsa gonna be tough, bro.
So I've been
I said AJ DeBonsa, they the same player. I'm tripping. I'm tripping. What's bro name, bro? I can't think right now. My mind all over the place. Hold on. I gotta look this up. I just really forgot. Rookies.
He been on the field. I keep in contact with him here and there.
I'm tripping.
And he been on the field with the trainers, so I'm excited to see him back in Big Blue. And
I really forgot who I was trying to say. I'm talking about AJ. I was saying the same dude.
yeah, everybody is. I think everybody in Baltimore should be happy.
Let me see this.
He expects to get contact. We hear that from the guys in Georgia making those decisions. How does that make you feel?
Yeah.
I mean, it's a great
Darren Peterson, that's the name I was trying to say. Darren Peterson, I think he probably gonna be the Him and AJ gonna be the best 2 players in my opinion. Like from what I've seen, AJ the bounce, I feel like he NBA ready.
I let my representation deal with that. So.
Yeah, that is crazy to think about. If they healthy, because both of them teams injury prone. Like Trae Young just coming off of injuries. He just jumped. I already expected that. Trae Young coming off injuries. Anthony Davis coming off injuries, but they do got the star talent. They got Trey Johnson, Keyshawn George, Trae Young, AD. That's the thing about AD. Like he crazy when he healthy. Like he can put up crazy numbers, but it's just not available. Like that's the bad thing. Nobody made out of glass. What people be saying.
But he do the drills with us. He just have everybody checked in, everybody ready to go. It's like everybody excited. All the coaches, P. He's the assistant receiver coach, and he just.
But
easier. It's like,
I don't know who they gonna get. All I know is I want my Hawks to get a center. If we don't get a center right here, we gonna keep regretting it every year. We gonna keep seeing if we don't pick up a center in free agency or get one in the draft. I just threw it to the wrong dude. Dang. I want that Ademar. I want that center. Like I feel like he can be developed. And once we be able to put Big O at the power forward position, because he been shooting crazy.
A few times and then going back and then doing the correct way. So we not too uptight about messing up the play here and there, but we would love to get it right. So if you're a competitor,
He just fried me right there.
Oh, you're a genius.
Oh my goodness. I need to ask my moves.
Plays and routes and like stuff to help you get open, and he teach you in a certain way where you remember the plays where there's not too much stress on you, but he give you a lot, and he talk fast too. So it's like I'm like, hey coach, chill. But he a genius though. Like I love it. We've been loving it so far.
Interesting to see him be so 29.
Oh my goodness, Zay.
As a young guy yourself, do you like it?
Could have stole that.
Yeah, it's easier to relate to him because we could just talk. We could talk like we friends. And what he expect of me and what he expect of us.
Oh, yeah, he try to do super. He see me dribbling.
Instead of having somebody just demanding something, he gonna let you know what he expect of you.
No, don't shoot that.
Yeah, he put the whole thing up in the meeting.
Oh, you can't just throw it to the corner. I'm tripping, bro. I just gotta stop.
And I was
He took it too. He
As soon as
good.
I walked in late, everybody was like, "Yo, he had you on the big board." I'm like, "What happened?" He was like, "You called him Declan. It's Declan." So I had to make sure this time I get it right. Coach Deck.
Oh my goodness. That boy NAW crazy, bro. NAW, he kind of fell off in the playoffs too, but I feel like he would have to guard JB kind of too. That kind of made him tired, but he definitely he should have had a better playoff games, bro. That's all. Oh my God, he cannot guard me, bro. What time was it? I can't even check that. It's 3:04. No way I just did that. I'm icy anyway. I ain't even tripping about it. Let me go back. I gotta play this whole thing over. I ain't hear nothing. You better not guard me with it, y'all. I took a 2. I ain't want no 2 either. I could have got a 3. I waited too much of my adrenaline boards, bro. Hold on, I gotta get a stop. Hello. Don't be weird. Don't be weird. No, bro. He got this. But Shaq not doing that. We still in the game, though. I get a 3. I got a 3. Hold on. I get a 3. Don't push me out. He ain't jumping, though. Guy, he disciplined. Oh, I missed that. Free board. Why you ain't go out? I knew it. I thought he was gonna wait, bro. He just dunked that, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I'm about to switch my I'm about to react to this little interview. I'm gonna see what I'm about to watch this anyway. I ain't gonna react to it, like make a whole video. But y'all wanna see what they got to see. I bet. Hold on, I gotta change this. Oh. Let me see. Hold on. Alright. So let's look at I'm about to watch this interview first. Let me see what they got to see. Cause I still want to hear what Declan Dole got to see. You said you guys better go get Mitchell Robinson if the New York Knicks don't pay him. Mitchell, a dog. I feel like I was seeing some of his numbers. Like when I was watching that one little video of them like talking. I don't know. I watched one little video about the Knicks. It was like a longer video. I was seeing some of his stat lines. Like he really a player that can drop 17, 21 if you want to. But I don't know.
Being consistent in the ball,
Let me see what they got to see.
The things that Keandre could do, I wasn't able to do. You know what I'm saying? So do I see me and Keandre here?
And your staff is going to reflect how you act. So
either that or I can look at clips. I don't know. Should I look at the clips of it? I don't know.
Very cool. In the situation, be at our best.
Relationship gone with you guys now, obviously trying to tag team with the defense.
Yeah, it's great. It's great. Jesse, like I said, he's easy, man. He's very personable. He listens. He's not one of those guys that's constantly barking orders. He has his ideas and how he.
Like the one thing too, Hartenstein, I was looking at like what if the Hawks got him, but I don't know. I don't know. I feel like I don't know if he under contract or nothing, but Hartenstein, I don't know that'd be a good piece for us.
He's always looking for information.
I'd rather get a rookie. I'd rather get a rookie, in my opinion.
He's been great. He's super collaborative. I feel super blessed every day I walk into the building.
Hold on. So I move this right here.
He's like you said, he's as advertised. The physical nature that he plays with, even out here without pads, you see it. How hungry he is to just want to grow and get better.
Let me move some stuff real quick.
Questions, so couldn't be more excited about a player than I am about that kid, because you see just how bad he wants to be great, and inevitably through repetition, with that being the mother skill, he'll get there.
Just consistently getting that.
I'm trying to think how I should move this, or how I should put this. I don't know.
Move and operate, and just his approach to work. He is as detailed a player as I've been around. So,
What do you say? Who we talk about?
he is a pro.
Just consistently getting that.
He is a pro. The way you see him,
He's to my Zion.
just his approach to work. He is as detailed a player as I've been around. So, the results obviously speak for themselves, but I think what people don't see is just how much work goes into that. How he takes care of his body, whether it's a walkthrough,
I'm tripping.
Whatever it is, he is trying to operate as if like it's the most important play in the history of football, and that's why he's had the success he's had.
Keandre Jackson, the guy who had, good his margin, special teams had a nice day today. Maybe more he left.
Why is Mike? His mic kind of loud though.
On defense.
Yeah, he's the same guy every day. He's going to be full speed. You're never going to find a clip where you stop at the end of the play and he's not around the ball carrier.
I don't know. The chat kind of small. I don't like that.
Right? And he's a juice guy. He brings it on teams, and he's had success on that side of the ball. And hopefully we can get that translate a little bit more to defense this year.
Hold on.
Since I know you weren't here, actually, you kind of came on at the end of last year and played in a couple of spots inside, outside. What do you see for him so far?
I remember Trent as a rookie, and his growth and development from where I remember him to where
that's
he
straight.
is now has just been astronomical. And it's a credit to him, how hard he's worked. His position coach, Tyler Santucci, I think is outstanding. Matt O'Donnell. So I'm just incredibly proud of that kid.
I really want to see what Declan Dole gonna say. I might just look at clips though, cause I don't know if I want to see the whole thing, like play it out. I'll look at stuff over here. Said a person might. He said. Let me see. I'm gonna look at these little clips.
Athletically, he's as impressive.
But at the same time, I want to see everything. Like I don't want to see clips. I feel like I want to see every little detail. But Anthony Weaver, I'll watch it later. Hold on.
Describe that relationship Zay has with Lamar.
I would think that I would say that those two guys have played a lot of ball together. There's a strong chemistry between the two of them. They like being around each other. Zay is in the off season. They're both down there in Florida together, and a lot of times talking to Zay's like, I'm driving up to El's house at 5 a.m. and I'm honking the horn, and I'm gonna get in the car and we're gonna go work out and all that stuff. So they have a really strong bond. I think that you see that on the field at times. But I think that the more time they spend around each other, they continue to get better. In a football standpoint, it helps obviously having the chemistry off the field.
Brought up, it takes time to build relationships with respect to Lamar and so forth. How's it been going these couple of weeks, these few weeks, and kind of?
I don't know if I'm crazy or not, bro. I feel like Declan Doyle really can get Lamar like really get him some weight, because he's saying we're gonna have an explosive offense, bro. He keeps saying that, I genuinely think he can have Lamar with 5,000 yards, bro. I feel like it can happen. I feel like he can get to that 5,000 yard mark. I don't know, bro. I just feel like we can get to that 5,000 mark. I don't know, because, I keep saying that, but the Chicago, they did run a decent amount on that team. They had 2 running backs with, 1,000 yards. So, I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's great. Everything is a process. I mean, we're giving these guys a lot intentionally and really trying to see what they can handle. It's something that I picked up in my time at previous spots where it's really important during the spring. We could kind of take it easy and not stress these guys, and it would be a lot simpler. And yet, I think growth happens on the other side of stress. And so we need to stress them. We need to figure out what they can handle because you're trying to figure out, how can you be the most difficult to defend. And so we're trying to give them quite a bit. I think that the communication aspect with Lamar has been great. It's been great working with him and getting to know kind of how he thinks and how he sees the game.
Hold on.
It's a relationship that is constantly evolving. Even today we're out on the field. There are plays that we're experiencing together for the first time. He may have run it somewhere else. I may have run it somewhere else. But as it plays out, it's really important. The biggest thing is we don't waste any of these reps from a correction standpoint. We come back off, we're able to watch the tape, and we're able to make these corrections because that's where all the growth happens on the other side of that. We're able to go in the film room, and I'm able to say, this is what your footwork is, this is your eyes, this is what I see, and then he can counter that and say, okay, this is how I see, the receiver, or this is the body demeanor I see from the defender. And so that's just a constantly evolving relationship. It's really that way with El. It's that way with all of our players. It's that way with all of our coaches.
You seem to have some cadence drills going on at the beginning of the Dallas snacks that are going on. Talk a little bit about that and how much you value cadence as far as importance in running an offense that keeps the defense on the field.
Yeah, I think it's just another way that we talk about all the time, trying to stress the defense. And that can be, personnels you play out of, formations you play out of.
I'm really just listening right now, I ain't gonna lie.
That I think a lot of times gets overlooked and not worked enough because a lot of times guys in college, they're coming from these faster systems where they're not utilizing cadence as much. For us, it's really important that it's a weapon that we can use, and it's the one thing that we know as an offense that the defense doesn't know. And so we need to make it an advantage for ourselves. And part of that too is we have to stress our guys. We have to work on different cadences. We got to do things in practice. You're going to toe that line. At times, you're going to see pre-snap fouls, and really by the time we get to the season, that needs to disappear. That's unacceptable on any snap. If we have a pre-snap foul, we're putting ourselves in a position that's a very controllable stat. And so we want to see that improve. We've seen that improve.
All right, hold on, let me skip a little bit.
Myself, but both sides of the ball, that being really paramount that we can master that.
Offensive line coaches, there's a little what they can do. But is there anything that has maybe stood out to me in watching him?
He is athletically, he's as impressive as I would have expected watching his tape. There's nothing that I'm seeing that I didn't see on his tape. You almost don't notice him. He's in there, and he's a rookie, but he feels like a veteran from his communication, from his relationship with the guys around him. You can see the athleticism on really a number of the schemes that we're running, as well as in the protection game. He's only going to get better. He's a guy that he's very quiet, but he's hungry to get better. He's good in the room. I know Led and Flash are doing a great job with him and kind of bringing him along. But I've been really pleased with him thus far.
We haven't seen Rashad Bateman out there. Have you had an
damn, bro. Rashad Bateman, I ain't gonna lie. I think he had a kid or something like that, so he ain't really been at the OTAs, but he definitely gonna have to be at the mandatory ones, and that's this week I think too. So we probably gonna see him this week.
Work with him this offseason, and what kind of progress have you seen in your opportunities?
Yeah, Bate's been around. He's dealing with some personal things, and so he hasn't been here for a little bit. He was here that first week. We were able to work with him quite a bit. And then he was here pretty much the whole off season, every day. He's an early morning guy, so a lot of times I'd be going to work out, and he's in there doing stuff by himself at times. And so I've been pleased with him. Obviously anytime guys are here, we're working with the guys that are here, and the guys that aren't, we're expecting them to be working kind of on their own. But I'm excited for him to get back in here at training camp and keep rolling.
Watching it from afar to get this job, is there anything that surprised you just now before
I don't know if I didn't expect it, but he is the twitchiest athlete that I've ever seen.
What you talking about?
Just with your own two eyes. I mean, I've been around a few quarterbacks that are really good.
Are you talking about Lamar?
But the ball just jumps out of the paint when you're watching. It's really impressive when you're standing back there behind him. I know that obviously at times people will talk about him, the passer. He's a very arm-talented thrower. And that's something that you don't really, you get some appreciation for it to be able to watch it on tape, but anytime you get to see a guy throw live, that's really where it pops to you. And so I would say that is the biggest thing that I've been not pleasantly surprised. I kind of expected it, but that's right on par with, just about anybody in the world.
That boy Lamar.
Being around him, do you get a sense that he feels like he has anything, or is it he do not feel it?
No, I feel like I feel like a guy that wants to get better, that wants to improve, that's wide open to communication, that's wide open to coaching.
What are you talking
I
about?
haven't been around a lot of guys in the NFL that haven't been open to their coaches or open to the communication. But I certainly, I think that last year didn't go quite how he saw it. I think he is a hungry guy. When he's in here, you can feel him working. You can feel him, with his teammates, with his coaches. He's attentive, and I enjoy being around him in the meeting room. He's a guy that obviously he's played a lot of football, and so he has some extra knowledge for those guys that are in that room as well, to be able to provide a little bit of a leadership aspect. So, I think he's hungry. I think he's ready to go. But it is a process. We got to keep working through this thing and ironing out the details.
Your tight end usage in Chicago was pretty heavy and diverse, extremely productive. How would you kind of describe the room that you've inherited here, led by Mark? And I guess how would you quantify the importance of the position?
I think the position is important. Obviously, it allows you to, it's a big thing, obviously, with tight ends. Especially
I ain't gonna lie though. It's like this year, I don't really know who is gonna be. It's starting at certain stuff. I don't know if he's gonna be having a lot of guys come in and out. I don't know who gonna be starting. Even the wide receiver room, I don't know if it's this side of wide receiver set up. If it's Zay Flowers wide receiver one, then Rashad Bateman, then Tez Walker. I don't know if we finna have I know we finna have a lot more 3 wide receiver sets and stuff like that. But I feel like we got versatile guys. You can put Elijah Surratt in the slot. You can throw Zacoby Lane out there, and then you can have Zay. It's a lot of different sets we can run. I don't know who gonna be Zay Flowers probably gonna be the number one consistent guy, but I still don't know who that number 2 and number 3 locked in. They're gonna be used a lot.
What's going on in LA and some of these other places, teams are playing a little bit heavier. A lot of times you can. That really is about dictating, what the defense can do. I would say our room itself. Obviously I've been really impressed with Mark. He's probably our. If he's not our hardest worker on offense, he's one of the hardest workers on offense. You can see him all the time in special teams and things like that, kind of honing in on his craft. He's really bought into trying to develop in the run game and continuing. He's a guy he's been in the league for quite some time, and he's still looking to refine his game. And so that's something that you appreciate. Obviously, I was with Durham in Chicago, and so he's a great addition. He does things exactly the way that you coach him. He's a guy that when you're pausing the tape, he's an example for young guys in the room. And then obviously those two young guys that we
let me say something real quick.
They're different players, different style of tight ends, but really impressed with Hibner, really impressed with Josh. Those guys are working at it. They're both very smart. Rarely do they make the same mistake twice. And I've been really happily not surprised, but I'm really happy with their progress thus far. That room itself, Coach Gross, he's doing a great job of getting those guys ready to go for practice every day, and they're just continuing to check the boxes.
Hold on.
OTAs, but how much is this calling plays opposite Jesse Minner, a great defensive play caller, kind of sharpening you as you do that?
Yeah, obviously, like from playing against Jesse and then guys from his tree, I have an immense amount of respect for this defense, for what they've done. Obviously it's a defense that just won the Super Bowl, and so iron sharpens iron. Our job every day is to be able to bring that same juice and energy and be able to stress them on their side of the ball. And so that really is being able to call things like that.
I don't know. Let me check.
I can't imagine a better way to practice doing it in real time. Against a better defense. We want to be, that they're the best defense in football, and we're aiming to be the best offense in football, and every day we're just trying to get better and make each other better.
Along those lines,
All right.
it's the first time you've formally done it. Is there anything else you're doing in addition to being out here to prepare for that element? And have you thought about whether you're going to call from upstairs, the sideline, what are your views on that?
Yeah, I think that the best way to practice it is obviously the preparation going into a practice and having these call-it periods. It's the first place that I've been around that we've done call-it in OTAs. And really, there's a reason for that. Obviously, I haven't called it in game, and it's really good for our players because they have to, they're not studying the script and taking it right off the script. They got to take it right off the quarterback and be able to go operate. And so that I can't imagine a better, preparation to be able to go do that. I've put a little bit of thought into upstairs or downstairs. I think I want to try both during the preseason just to kind of go through my thoughts. I've called it one time. I was upstairs when I did it. Obviously, you're in a kind of a controlled environment, but also you don't get the feel of being with the players. So I think there's pluses and minuses to both. I'd like to experience both of them in a real game and then kind of make my decision from there and then kind of stick with it and make sure that everybody's on the same page from a communication standpoint.
Variety of youngsters.
Luke mentioned that this is kind of your first time on the show. When you were putting together the playbook this offseason, what was that experience like for you to really?
It's obviously cool.
You might say that playbook.
You spend a lot of time not doing that, where you're kind of working your way up under people that have opinions, and I've been fortunate to be around some really great mentors through my time. And so the cool thing is you can kind of pull ideas, and as you go through it, all the different spots, you have opinions on what is being coached and taught, and you get to kind of figure out, all right, what teaching materials do I want to take with me? What do I think is going to work here? How does it fit to our offense? How does it fit to our players? And then there's a large section of that you got to be ready to pivot, and you got to be able to say, hey, I think this is going to work. We got to test our guys, see if this is something that we might be good at. All right, and then from there, you either hit the gas or you hit the brake, and you figure out kind of what we're going to be. But obviously being able to pull from different.
Hold on, though. I want to check. I mean, I already looked at that whole interview. Let me see this.
He's a mobile quarterback. He can really.
I already seen that.
I call him Jack. Y'all call him Jacoby. He got that dog mentality. Like
I seen this too. I think
he want to get the ball. He want to do everything. He want to learn. And it's the same thing as E. He want to learn. He want to play. They came in ready to do their job. So it's great to see. And I'm gonna lead them by example. And we all gonna go. Jacoby got that. He got that Jack. Well, I call him Jack. Y'all call him Jacoby. But
hold on.
He a dog. He got the same mentality as us. Like, he ain't playing, but he a dog though. Like, you just get that vibe from him. He ready to go. He ready to dial it up. He want the offense to be the best offense in the league, and that's how he coaches. got the same mentality as us.
But I ain't gonna lie though, that first game, Declan Dole, he got but he dropped 40. I don't know if we gonna have Declan Dole for that long. But that's about it. I ain't gonna lie though. I just said that twice. I don't know. I was gonna react to the game, but I'm about to get off stream. Let me see. Is there anything else I can look at? I was gonna look at the Knicks games, but I don't know. I'm about to get up out of here.